Okay, let me share my screen. Okay. So in the last class, we were discussing about confused.
Oh, the ML.
Yeah. Yes. Okay. So you can see my screen, right? Notepad.
Yes, yes.
Okay, we were discussing about the DML operations. We have seen both the standalone, so with a single statement, how we can do operation, and then how we can perform the DML operation with database methods, and about all or none variable,
Yes,
and
yes.
also how we can see the errors if occur, how to track those errors. So
Yes.
in Apex, for any operation, so in case any exception occur, how we can handle. So that we'll see today.
Okay.
Exception handling. Suppose you are doing some operation performing DML, or something unknownly occurred, exception. So you don't know about that exception, but somehow that exception occurred. Okay.
Okay.
So with using code, how we can handle. So for that we have the try catch block. Okay. So using try catch block, we can handle the exception. What we will do, whatever the operation you are performing, the DML operation, that will keep inside the try block, and then in the catch block, so you can. Sorry, I'm getting some echoing. Some reason I'm getting echo. Okay. Yeah. See here. So the operation DML operation will do from try block, and then in the catch block will do the exception handling in the catch block. Let us see. Okay, see here. Of account accounts list. Select ID from no. We'll see insertion, DML insertion. New list I will define of account type. Okay, this is my list, and let me define a few accounts. Account A1 equal to new account. Account A2 equal to new account. Account A3 equal to new account. Okay, I have 3 accounts. So let me add this to the list. So if you define the list first, then what you have to do to add
Add function.
accounts list, see the difference.
Add.
Yeah, let me show some difference here.
Okay.
If you define the list first, you have to add like this. This is a list. Okay, A2 you added, A3 you added, like this. Okay, this is how you can add. Okay, this is outline outside, right? Outside the Apex method or constructor, you cannot make any changes to already defined value variable.
Okay.
So you are trying to assign, right? Assignment is not possible. Assignment value assignment is not allowed from outside the constructor or the method definition, method block. That is the error here. If you take a constructor, I'm defining a constructor, public constructor. Okay. If you put this inside this place, no issue now. No issue. Because assignment happened inside the constructor. Value assignment happened inside the constructor. Okay. If you define a method, now it is a method, not constructor. Now also no issue. Because from inside method you are assigning the value. Clear?
Clear.
So in other case, there is issue. So what is the issue? Unknown. Everything unknown. Like that. So that is the thing. So to overcome this, normally whatever you do everything inside a method. Variable definition, value assignment, everything inside method. Then no issue. Okay.
Okay.
So whatever you are practicing, do everything from inside the method. Then no issues. If you define variable in class and you are assigning the value there, then issue will occur. Initialization, no issue. Initialization means telling what type of variable that is and what is its value. Here we are telling KCC list is a KCCS list is a list of account type variable, and you didn't assign the value to it. This is not initialization. This is just a definition. Value assignment means this. You are assigning value to it. You are putting A1, A2, A3 in it. This is value assignment. This is a definition. So value assignment should be from inside the constructor or method. Clear?
Clear.
Now let us see. So if you define list first and then records next, then putting like this. Otherwise, if the records defined first, A1, A2, A3 defined first, then no need to do like this. You just need to put like this: A1, A1, A2, A3. You are defining list with values. You are defining list with values. Now we have list with three records: A1, A2, A3. So first define records, then assign to the list. Define list with records. Okay? And also, in case you define list first, in case you define the list first, select list account, accounts list equal to new list of account type. This is my list. Now to assign records, directly you can assign like this. Yes, add. Here you can define new record, new account. Okay, new account, name equal to, name equal to. Okay, annual revenue equal to. So like this. This is one record. No issue. Let us see any errors. We defined a list and then we are assigning records to it. It should be of same type. Okay, now let me remove this. Okay. Now we have four records with two issues. Two records has issues.
Yes.
So if I try insert, okay, if I try insert, it won't allow me to insert. The transaction will fail, due to which I cannot do other transactions. Object equal to new this thing. Okay, see here what happens. The phone number is mandatory. Some issues. Just a moment. Yeah, I'm back.
Yes.
Okay. See here. Hmm. So after this execution, I have a message to display. Apex transaction is complete. Okay, that statement is there. So before to that statement, insert operation is there. Okay, insert operation is there. I'm trying to execute this block. It throws the error message, due to which my other statements I'm unable to display. So this I'm unable to display, right? Due to this operation.
Yes, yes.
So let us see. Here also we started. Let us see what happened. Okay. So before and after I have the debug logs. So nothing is working. So before and after I have the debug logs, nothing is working. So this method is not executing because of this issue. So it has some issue. These accounts we are trying to insert have some issues. And during the Apex transaction, this issue occurs. So either before or after, nothing is happening. That is the exception. So let us see how to handle that. So what we'll do, we'll put this DML statement inside the try block. Just a moment. Yeah. Okay. See here. So try catch exception. Okay. Dot debug e. That's it. So I'm just telling the compiler, don't disturb the execution. So with the try catch, what I'm telling, don't disturb my execution. So give me output. Whatever the system.debugs are there, those output I need.
Okay.
So without disturbing my Apex transaction, just give me the information. If any issues, those issues should be displayed in the debug log. Then I will troubleshoot. That is what I am telling my compiler. So with the try catch.
Okay.
So during this execution, I am getting the issue. So instead of disturbing, just give me the information in the debug log. So that is exception handling. So nothing, no issues. Okay. So here it tells Apex transaction started, ended. In between there is some issue. That issue is phone number is missing. Clear?
Clear.
So this is try catch. So exception related Salesforce exception methods are there. Okay, so these are the exceptions. If you want to create a new exception, throw exception, what type of exception you would like to throw? So these DML exception. Okay, throw the DML exception. Wantedly, you are throwing the exception here. Wantedly, you are throwing the exception. You will create one object to this class, and then you will initiate that to execute. So this type of exceptions you need at the time of testing. In the project testing, so the other team, they want a different type of exceptions to check.
Okay.
DML exception, call out issue exception, external object exception, okay, Aura related exception, whatever they want, Salesforce already given. So you just need to create object of that class, and then you can trigger that.
Okay.
So here, methods, exception methods. So these are the exception methods, not DML specific, common exception methods. Let us exception class. So mostly these only, get a message, get a status code, okay, like that, get fields. So this is DML, those things are specific exception related. Normally in the e dot get message. Get message means error message. Okay, that's it.
Okay.
Yeah, no issue. So get fields means error fields. Get fields. Exception on which fields. Get fields. Get ID. Get field names. Get field. Get IDs. Record IDs. Exception methods. Okay, these are the methods available. So get message, get type name, what type of exception it is, and the line number. Okay, these things, line number, type, enough. Okay, so this is the message. Type of exception is DML exception, and line number is 17. So in your execution, line number 17 causes that exception. In that line number 17, you are performing some DML operation. Clear?
Yes.
So this is how you can handle exception. If you clearly know about type, here we know that this is DML exception. So this is DML exception. Then that case you will go to DML Apex DML exception methods, ask methods, right? So we know that this is DML exception. So then only DML methods additionally we can use. Okay, get num DML. Get num DML. This is different method. So what is the purpose? See, get num DML, what it returns? Returns number of failed rows for DML exception. Number of failed rows for DML exception. Okay. So this time you can use DML exception. If you clear about that type of operation, then only you will go for different exception type. Here you are doing DML operation, then you are clear about what type of exception can occur. If any issue, DML won't work. Then we have the DML exception type. That DML exception handled by E. Okay. Now DML methods. These are all DML methods. Get DML field names. Get DML fields. Okay. Status code. All these things. So what type of DML operation that is? Insert, update, like that. It. Status codes. Number of system dot one method I am using here. Get DML. Let us see what it returns. 4. So how many records you are trying to insert? 4. So this issue, the error occurred in all records. Suppose here one record I am mentioning phone number. Okay, like that. Now if you try to execute, how many?
3.
Error related to 3 records.
Yes.
One record already fulfilled.
Yes.
So we have phone as well as name. Suppose if you provide a phone here, different issue occurs here also. Phone. Now the issue is not only phone, mandatory name field also. Same 3. Okay, because phone fulfilled, name is not fulfilled here. Here name and phone both are there. Now we have issue with only 2 records. Okay, only 2 records have issue. Clear?
Clear.
Now I am fulfilling these details also. Now no issue. Success message. All records inserted successfully. Okay. So if you want to display any details related to those records, then this is list, right? Accounts list. Account A, SECS. Okay. If it doesn't work, we'll see another way. All records inserted successfully. Record IDs with the record IDs. Record ID is there in this list now. Now let us see. See, records created and record ID is displayed.
Yes, right.
Okay, if any issue, that issue displays. If nothing, we are displaying the record IDs. So this is the exception handling. Okay. So you can, let us see, enabling the debug log.
Okay.
Salesforce, how can you debug an issue using the debug logs? Okay. So create the user logs here, user trace flags. So already one trace flag is created for me. That is started. Okay, let us delete this one. So let us create new debug log. Select the user whose activity should be traced out. Okay. Myself. Starting from now, my activity should be tracked till next day. Okay, debug levels. So these are the levels. So mostly select finer, finest in all areas. Apex code should be finest. So select the related one, save it. Okay, now there is an issue. Suppose. Okay. Refresh the debug log. Okay, so I am performing the operation execute last. Look like no issue. Okay, 3 records issues. Let us refresh this. See, debug log.
Yes, right.
Debug log generates like this.
Okay.
So same type of log gets generated in developer console also. Here also. This and this almost same. But whenever you are doing, record creation manually by filling the form, so that time this type of logs are helpful. So it gives all details, which record, what is happening in the entire transaction. In the flow of execution, first the flows before trigger flows, and then records get saved to the database before triggers, after triggers, after flows. So all the sequence, whatever related to that account creation, if any process builders enabled any validation rules, any flow builders. So during their execution, what happened? Workflow rule you can see here. Workflow rule. So
Okay.
workflow rule checked here, and some DML exception occurred. Insert failed. First exception. Custom validation exception. Name already found. That exception. So all details you can see here. Okay, and in the entire transaction, uh, how many how many DML operations you used, how
Okay.
many SQL queries you written. Let us see here. See here, number of SQL queries you written.
Okay.
In the end, you have to check. See, 37 times SQL query found. The last one you have to check. 34, 35, 36, 37. This one somewhere. SQL queries, okay. We won't return SQL query. We didn't return in our code execution. Okay. Nowhere we return. And then DML operations. How many DML operations? Only one time. Though we return on 4 records DML, only one time it considers,
Okay.
because on list we have written DML statement.
Okay.
So it won't hit the DML limit 150. If you return inside a for loop, that will go, see here, for loop. Okay, what I will do now, this is the list, right? Instead of applying the DML on ACCS, what I will do, here I will apply.
Okay.
Insert A. Okay, inside the for loop I am applying. ACCS is the list which has 4 records. And inside that, one after one I am taking and I am inserting.
Okay.
See what happened? The DML statements utilization is 4, will be 4. Let us execute again. Go to debug logs. Take this. Another generated. See here DML. DML operations. Here it displayed as 2. Number of DML statements 2, number of DML rows 2. Okay, if it is a success operation, it will display as 4. But here in the as the exception occurred, so he tried inserting the first one, and it can be successful. Second one, during the second record insertion, it found the exception.
Okay.
Okay, this is the new value. This is the new value. So no issue with that. During the second DML operation, issue occurred. So that's why it displayed as 2 and it is not updated as 3, 4.
Okay.
Okay, clear?
Clear.
So suppose if I take all our new values, all our new values now, 4 times DML happening. Now let us see. Third line. DML. See here DML4.
Yes, 4 out of 150.
So like that, if your list has more than 150, DML exception occurred. DML governor limit exception. So Salesforce has governor limits. Only these many things you can do in single transaction.
Yes.
150 DML statements only you can write, not more than that. Okay. And
Okay.
100 SQL queries you can write, not more than that. And then in one transaction, one at a time, 50,000 records only can be processed at a time. Like that DML operations, governor limits. Okay.
Okay.
So that is the thing. So for every activity, Salesforce enforced limits. Within that time, considering those limits only, your code should work, not breaking those limits. Okay. So that's why, as a best practice, you have to remove this out of this loop and do the operation outside the loop. So whenever you are inserting 1,000 records take into list insert. Only one DML operation you are doing finally, not
Okay.
1,000. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Do you have any questions?
Uh, no, sir, no, sir.
Okay. So how is your practice? Are you
Yeah.
able to practice?
Yes. I'm able to practice. No issues on that. Once I'm come,
Yeah.
if I get any doubt, I'll ask on Saturday.
Yeah. Saturday you are available, right? For
Yes.
session.
Yes.
Okay. I'll update that session schedule then.
Okay.
Okay, Prashant, that's all for today then. We'll continue with another concept tomorrow.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. Thank you. Bye.
Bye.